Hello, I'm Miss Davina and welcome. This is our fifth and final segment in the ABC Play With Me series. And today we're going to be talking about early literacy and just what that really means. Everybody kind of assumes early literacy means reading, and reading is certainly a part of it, but there's so much more to literacy and to the fundamentals and just being ready to read. Um, as usual, there are things like books. And the thing that's really cool about a book like this is it's not just a book to read, but there's all kinds of sensory things. So this one has animals, and you can talk about the animals. You could do the signs for the animals. There's different textures, so they can feel it, and you can talk about the texture. So that's soft or fuzzy. What kind of animal is that? What sound does the animal make? What colors are the animal? That cow is what? So he's a cow, and he's got soft black fur, but he also has some white, and you can be talking. All these things reinforce and just give them a basis of different words, and they're putting together the visual, they're putting together the texture, so the tactile. They're hearing the words, they're making the sounds, they're associating the picture with the cow, the word cow, with the sound the cow makes, with the color the cow is, with the sign. So they all work. All of those different components work together on developing literacy. There's so many different activities that you can do besides just reading. And you don't even have to read the book. Talk about the book, talk about the pictures. Let your child look at the pictures and tell you a story about what's going on the page. You can look at this page here and go, oh my goodness, what's going on here? What is that? What are they doing? What do you think they're saying? And little things like that. It doesn't have to actually be what the book is actually talking about. Just let them discover and learn and play and talk, sing. Songs are wonderful ways to work on early literacy, and music slows down language, like we talked about before, so it slows it down and gives them more opportunity to hear the sounds, to play with the sounds. So everything ties in together. But we're also going to do some simple form little activities that are games, but could also be reinforcing early literacy. So say their name is Dave, which is also part of my name. My dad's name was Dave. I was named after him. So if you put an N and an A on the end of it, it would be Davina. But if we have Dave, and when you have stickers of any kind, or even a bingo dauber or a marker, anything, but just the simple act of peeling a sticker off and putting it on and letting them trace the letter of their name with the stickers. Those are all things that help work their fingers and work their fine motor, but at the same time they're learning to trace the outline of the letters of their name. And this is all part of early writing skills. So they're not only learning what a D looks like, they're learning the shape of the D and what in each letter in their name. And children love to see and hear their own name, so it's always more of an incentive if they're doing their name. So that's another thing you could do. Another simple thing, this is just actually a sticky note holder, and you could use anything, any kind of tray, any kind of dish that's flat and low. I have salt. You could use sand, rice, whatever you want. I've used sand with glitter in it. Just put enough in there for it to make a bottom and make it sit. And then you can make little flashcards up and stick them, hold them, like here's an A. Let's trace the A. So we could go like this, and we're going to look at the A, and they're going to take their finger and trace and make an A in the salt or the sand or whatever you do. and then you can just mess it up again. Now you might want to do this on a cookie tray or a plastic tablecloth on the porch or something where you know it's going to get messy. You can just dump it out outside and not have to worry about it. But it's a lot of fun, and they're, again, that's practicing pre-writing skills, and then they can scribble it out. You can make a bigger spot even in the sandbox and do that. These are all things that help reinforce early literacy. So there's lots of different games, lots of different activities, books, puzzles, songs, rhymes. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack came down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. And it's, rhymes and repetition are wonderful ways because they come to know what to expect. So then if you're reading a book over and over again, and sometimes we get tired of it, but it's okay because it's reinforcing what's on that page visually to the story that goes along with the pictures. And even if it seems like it's just reading the same book over and over again, that really does reinforce the words, the way they look, the way they sound, the way the sentences fit together, all in their brain. Their brain takes all that information, and it just helps reinforce early literacy and the ability to read later on. So the sooner you start just reading and singing and playing with your baby and talking to them as they get older and they develop, the better that their literacy skills are going to be. So again, in the description box below, there are some links to different activities and resources for early literacy. There's a lot available here at the library. I'm going to link some of the resources that we have available with your library card. There's so many different things you can do virtually, but you can also access by coming into the library and picking up items here. So again, have a wonderful day, and thank you, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.